Hello, gamers. What you're about to see may shock you because we're about to grind the shit out of this game. Alright. It's that time in the game where you either pick, you grind up your party, or you do Got's Traps. And we're going to do Got's Traps, so I've got maybe about 150 traps to do. Because old Gots likes his traps. So we're gonna boost there. And then start trapping. Actually, I should have double checked. Okay, perfect. We're gonna be good. Hey, Terrence Bobarents. How you doing? Oh, right on, Terry. Walter. You remember me, Walter? I'm the person who had you search for a book. There's one thing I would like to ask you. Are you intending to go deep into that labyrinth? Yeah? Nobody has seen what exists deep in the labyrinth. I believe I know what is down there, but there is no way for me to confirm that anymore. Walter left after he whispered some mysterious words. We live in a dream, the voices of living beings, the voices of dead beings, in this boundless darkness. Our souls are desiring to sleep earlier than our physical bodies. Okay. Hey, Hughes comes at the right time. Eyes presents to you Got's Traps Part 7. Eyes just made one. It's be right out in the oven. And it's be called Copper-Plated Trap. The trap Gots showed you cheerfully was made out of refined copper. There was a relief that appeared as Gots' face distorted on the surface. Aren't Eyes improving on my artistic skills? My's labyrinth's construction's even going to be well also. But Eyes spent a whole 7,000 G during such an important time. Come on, just pretends that you're paying 7,000 G for a good cause. Eyes gives you 14 magic stones if you can break this. These magic stones can only be made if you has vellums. And this be a full set of vellums made magic stones. My predictions be 70 times. It's be breaking 70 times. Yous can't let this one slide. I hope you can carry 14 stuffs. Well, looks like you have no worries about carrying stuffs. Here's we go. Starts disarming the copper-plated trap. Yep. Ba 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 ba. Here we go. We have to do 7 and 8, so 150 traps. Let's rock and roll. And I already missed one. So obviously the more consistent way to do this is, we're not consistent, but if you were playing this on the... Oh shit. If you were playing this on the actual PlayStation 2, this is extremely difficult. That's why the rewards are so good. Because doing this many things is tough. Your other option is to grind it all up, which is maybe more fun, but I think it would take longer. Plus, we don't have all the vellums. You don't get all the vellums until you go all the way down to the bottom of the labyrinth, so... Then at that point, you've beaten the game, so... Ba, 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 ba. Just a side quest, grindy type thing that JRPGs like to do. Meow, 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 meow. Oops. Oops. Why do I keep doing that? Fucker. You put a ranger in. Lord, Samurai, Bard, Rogue, Bishop, and a ranger. Look at this guy. Busting out the woodsman. Phew. Boop, 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 boop. Meow, 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 meow. What prompted you to do that, Terry? Just mixing it up? I knew it. Nice. Oh, good thing I saved. Bum, bum. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. The L1, R1 buttons are the bane of my existence. Maybe the automatic searching will carry your party. Do, 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 do. Oh. Do, 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 do. What's the button? Fight. F1. Oh, okay. There's my shortcuts. I just have to not mix them up. Like Terry cursed me with the other day saying, can't wait for the time where you fail it and then save over it. Oh, yeah. If you know where most items are from memory, that's a little makes the ranger a little less useful. Do they at least get, can he do something fancy with bows or ranged weapons, or is that all also covered by other things like the gadgeteer? Leave F1, load F3. Ba, 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 ba. Save F1. Do, 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 do. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Ooh, duh. Only the ranged criticals, really. He's really fast. Okay. Oh, that's good at least. Living up to his name as a ranged class. Bum, bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Ooh. Why do I keep doing that? Bum, bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Oh. Híjole. Oh gosh. Stop. Fingers, what are you doing? Ah. Bum 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 bum. Boom. Just after you succeeded disarming the trap 70 times, the copper-plated trap was dented badly to a point it would not function as a trap. Yeah, Mai's prediction was be dead on. It's broke after 70 times. Thanks you, here's be your full set of vellum-made magic stones. You got a full set of vellum-made magic stones. First try. I's going to be making a more super-duper special trap, so keeps on trying. There we go. Got a whole dealio. Alright, maps. Who doesn't know maps yet? I think everybody knows maps. Rip. Spleen. Oh wait, Ricardo can learn maps. Unadepts recover from dark fog. What a Yelgarf? Nirvana. But it's a miracle to occur, but the user will pass out. Yelgarf. Leap can take us back to town. Yelgarf already knows it. Michelle. Valhalla. A miracle, and then user's level decreases by 1. Yelgarf. Mega Death. Large fire damage to Yelgarf. Drain. Renders a row immobile. Here we go. Parazaki for Michelle. Oizaki for Yelgarf. Carcass for Yelgarf. Will for Yelgarf. The Rome for Yelgarf. And then Cathedral, also for Yelgarf. Transfer potion for back to town. Bop, bop, bop. Alright, we're gonna boost it here. And then we're kicking everybody out of the party. Recruiting these 3 chuckleheads. And Sarah and Daniel. Which should be enough. That's that should be enough inventory space for this next reward. Oh, come in here. Squeedle dow 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 dow, squeedle dow 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 dow. Okay. Silly little party. Just escape. Hopefully a transfer potion. Yeah. Alright, here's B Got's traps. Goth was nowhere to be found when you walked in. Ooh. Did I scare you? I knew you were coming, so I was hiding. There's be a lot of monsters that attacks from behind, so I was just practicing my sneak attack. God seemed to be happier than usual because he felt he succeeded in his surprise attack from behind. So, Ice presents to you Goth's Trap Part 8. Since the last time be copper, Eyes made this time be silver. Don't it be look nice and shiny? The trap that Goth showed you seemed to be made of refined silver. On the surface was an imprint of his face and initials. You could tell the quality is poor because of the occasional pink reflections. This is be called baked silver, a very valuable type of silver. The ways it's reflect pink is what makes it special. The labor costs to dig this baked silver was be 8,000 G. Goth stuck out both of his muscular arms to display something. Use knows what comes next. This gives you a full set of materials. This is the big one. You can grind for all the materials, but once again, you can't get every material until you make it down to floor 10, which is the final floor. So, ahead of time, since we're still in floor 8, you can hit all materials right now. I's had a lot of guys be sharing the wealth thanks to my network of pals. Buys the way I have 31 of them. If yous have confidence, you're better be able to carry 31 stuffs. Oh yeah, grind right on. But if yous can't carry 31 stuffs, I won't even get you one. That's be the orc's way. Yous be... Okay, looks like yous can carry 31 stuffs. I's designed the trap so it be break after only 80 times. That's why... Okay, it's be 8,000 G. Okay, Got's 8,000 G. Because we're G's here. Just a swift 80 disarms. It won't be hard at all. See, I don't, man. If there's anybody out there who actually did this on PlayStation, you're a god among men. I mean, look at this. Like, you didn't miss once in 80 times? I'm far more well, I've said this 100 times. Far more confident in my ability if it was just the face buttons, but the L1 and R1, even on the actual PlayStation, was always my weakness. I also always wonder why they never did R2 and L2. That would add another layer of complexity, but maybe it was already hard enough. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, I didn't save in 3 levels. Close one. All right, 30 out of 80. Gotta enter flow state. Halfway there. More than halfway if you count the previous level, but halfway on this level. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Whoa! Terry, how do you know so many American songs like that? Less like, not like saying you haven't heard of music in Hungary, but more like, you like just like know these lyrics. It's like I feel like that's a lot, you know what I mean? Even here in real life, people don't know lyrics to songs like that, as here in real life where I live, in America, people don't know songs and lyrics like off the cuff as well as you do. You know what I mean? Like, did you work? The reason I know them so well is because I worked at in a warehouse, and it was on repeat. I listened to there was like a classic rock station, an oldie station, you know, 60s station, all that stuff. That had it repeating just day in, day out, in the warehouse, working away, you know? An old crustacean. You have a weird brain and remember nearly every lyrics to every song. Wow. Ah. What about all those Hungarian superstars? You know the lyrics to their songs? Ooh, is there a weird, like, Hungarian-only type of music Like K-pop. K-pop of Korea, is there H-pop? Alright, 60 out of 80. There is H-pop. Rip. Not saying it's not good, you just don't like it. But you do remember lyrics to Hungarian songs. Oof. Trying to do it fast. Interesting. You have a mind for lyrics, maybe. 70 out of 80, we're almost there. Around useless knowledge only. In a different timeline, you'd be a doctor. Curing diseases because you could remember all these facts about individual symptoms and diseases and stuff like that. But that's not this universe, where your brain only works on useless knowledge. You'd be House Terry. Instead, it's Warcraft lore. Alright, almost 40 minutes exactly to disarm 150 traps. Here we are. Just after you disarmed it 80 times, the silver was already dull and it cracked into pieces. See? Just as I said, it's be just as I designed it. Thanks, you. Here's be your full set of materials. You got a full set of materials. I's already made the next and next plans. I's be working on my traps, so just come by whenever. Dude. He ain't kidding. Bada bing, bada boom. You got a whole everything. Undead dragon wings, Pied Piper flutes, giant's teeth, guts, blood, hearts, scales, hair, beards, broken swords. Every material in the game, so we're just gonna boost right over to the shop. Say, hey, you fat nerd. Take my materials. And then we want to be careful. So I'm gonna make a couple safety saves here because I think something makes the shop disappear. And I don't know if it's exactly like, I don't know if it's completing the quest, like you need to keep one unsold to him, or if it's something else. We'll just... Here he is. All materials. Wow, that's awesome. Now I can showcase every single material in the shop now. I owe it to you. All my other customers just buy. They won't sell me any of their materials. The success of this material shop really depends on the customers. I almost forgot. Sorry, but I need to close up today. I promised this guy that I'd let him know when I have all the materials available. I need to go see that guy for just a bit. Anyway, I'll see you here next time. Lydia's quest has been complete. Go to the tavern and get your reward. But we're not going to go to the tavern quite yet. I'm just going to go back so he can open up the shop again. This is the second half of our grind. Just to superpower our spells. We're gonna start on Yelgarf, and then we're gonna get Michelle out of storage and superpower her spells. Oops. This is where it's appropriate to like save up all your oh, suddenly hit me, rude. Save up all your money, because grinding up your spells like this can take a long time. Hey, Kobo, Francois says. Kobold passing by, huh? What do you want? Wills, you gives me a broken sword? Huh? A broken sword? Oh, okay, I'll give it to you. Just be thankful to me. The kobold threw the broken sword at Francois. Sword hit Francois.
You say you cannot follow a sword
directly in his belly. That's hurts. Use a mean, Kobo. Huh, that's for stopping me. Kobold stomped away in a bad mood. That's was be mean. He's be horrible, but I's got another one, so it's be okay. Francois, still teary-eyed, trudged off holding the broken sword. I'm going to discard this robe, because it's going to be nothing. Nobody's responding. The merchant must be out. Oh, do we have to turn in the quest? Oh! I fucked up, you guys. Because we can't... Oh, shit. This quest is worth 50,000 experience, and I don't want to use it on these people I'm not using in my party. So we'll go back. We'll have to sell everything except one. That's what we'll do. Ninja's hood is new. Okay. We got the sorcerer's earring. That's all that's left. Which is totally fine. We'll just hand the sorcerer's earring over to Yelgarf. Then we'll get the real crew back. Michelle, Rui, Kaio, Hina, and Ricky Ricardo. I'm gonna leave them in the order they are right now. Oops. Now I can go back and... I don't think any of the quests I need, or the quests, materials I'm going to be grabbing, specifically the Sorcerer's Earring, so that's fine. 2 shields. Get out of my inventory. This is Francois again. One we just read. First things first is the dragon hearts. buy all sorts of dragon hearts because we love them. They're delicious. Oh, you know what? I actually remember what I was doing. Oh, I fucked up. Okay, I'm going too fast for my own good. We'll just start here. It's fine. We can fix it. We're doing fields. Max rank 50. I don't know if I'm going to go all the way to 50, but fields, in my opinion, is the best value healing spell. Does that make sense? In the game. It's rank 4, so you have plenty of spell slots for it, and it heals an entire row of party members, so... Make 10. Let's get Michelle up to snuff. Oops. No, that'll be okay. 6 more. 3. I think be able to be like rank 6 and 7 or 7 and 8. Yeah, looks like rank 7 and 8. That's fine. That's a good start. Good start for us to go back down to the 8th floor. And then maybe while I'm offline, just so we don't have to sit here and watch me rank this thing up 50 times, but it'll be just fine. So we have Max Jakreta. There's Zyba. And then the Resurrect Vellum. Dragonheart, Priest's Hair, Bishop Bracelet. And Antidote Vellum. We probably want to level up our Resurrect a bunch too. Skiddly bow. And we're gonna go back to sell the Sorcerer's Earring and buy us some transfer potions. Sure thing, Terry. Right, I'm hoping to go for about another hour, maybe hour and a half. Okay, so here we have this. Yes, it does, Terry. Alright, here we go, buddy. He says, wow, that's awesome. He has every material in the shop. Right on. Enjoy. Whatever you're doing, get me a snack. Right. I'm just trying to avoid him. Friendly, okay. We'll reorganize the party back to where it should be. This actually gives us a chance to read Pepe's journals. We did all the poems, and I think it is all the... Oh, we got floor B4. Jan 28th, Yelgarf finished searching floor B4. Ice finally gets to say bye-bye to that graveyard full of pitfalls. Boy, that was be an ordeal. And it looks like Yelgarf's adventure be getting more hectic. First, Yelgarf met Matsuri and handed the item to be delivered. Then Matsuri was so happy that he gave them something shiny called the Crimson Quartz. I guess it's be true what goes around comes around. Matsuri was be talkative older man. He started to be talking about some broad he's fell in love with. And what's do you know, the girl he's be talking about was the priestess, Sophia. Sophia is like a goddess, but I's really sorry. But I don't think his love will ever be fulfilled. According to Matsuri, Sophia is be missing. Matsuri probably thinks she is be possibly in the labyrinth. After splitting up with Matsuri, they encountered a party led by a bishop, Anne-Marie. The thief Oscar and the warrior Rune be doing anything for Anne-Marie because they's be madly in love with her. Theirs party be like some master and slaves kind of relationship. Now that's be pathetic. In the depth of the 4th floor, there's was be an elf ninja whacking a rotting corpse. He's be Kolgan the Agile. And I was amazed watching him's fights with Yelgarf. He said things like traitor and why are you still alive? What does this all mean? Yelgarf's was be pressured so much that he's looked like he was in a dream. How's convenient. Honestly, their battles be scary. Except I one-shot Kolgan in that fight. Kolgan be the loser and mumbled something while walking away. He must have went looking for the queen. Kolgan says there'd be no use in searching this floor any further, so I thinks they went to the 5th floor. Floor B5. Feb 3rd, Yelgarf finished searching floor B5. Compared to floor B4, this place be much different, with a nice view of an waterfall, but there's be a spinning path like a whirlwind that makes me's dizzy. I thought I was almost going to Ralph. The moment Yelgarf stepped onto this floor, he's met an elf girl. She's be the one who told about the Reaper. She said that the 5th floor be looks like the elf village. She's also asked Yelgarf a weird question I didn't understand, but it seemed important to her. I also saw some violent orcs. I think they wants to start a war or something. They's be a bunch of dummies, not like me. I's intelligent. They don't seems to realize that Eugene Guston be using them only for his advantage. Oh, and this Eugene guy is be the culprit who kidnapped the queen. What's a surprise? Eugene was be mad because the queen be only concerned about the labyrinth and won't fix the town. That's why he's be tried to make the queen disappear so he can become the king. In orders to do that, Eugene be making a contract with a demon. Brr, that's be quite scary. What's an idiot to call out a demon? The demon that's Eugene be called out, it seems to be from a lower level. It's be safer not to get too close, but I think Yelgarf might go. It's false that happens, I's gonna try also. There's be somebody else I haven't seen in a while, Vicious Virgo. I's sure some of yous has forgotten. She's be the sorceress that they fought to learn the allied actions. I's didn't think that I see her again. This time she's had some new members and started attacking. She's really wasn't Yelgarf's enemy though. She's got to do something about her taste in naming gazehounds. Puss and Jasmine. Or I guess Puss. The lowest part of the 5th floor be pretty, fulls of water like a spring. I sees the elf girl again. There's this time there be an elf boy. The girl be called Michelle and the boy be called Kaza. Kaza be meeting Yelgarf for the first time, but he be surrounding way too friendly, or he be sounding way too friendly. He's also be talking all kinds of things about Sophia. Things like how Sophia saved Yelgarf and why he didn't comes to her grave. Huh? Grave? Is Sophia be dead? Eyes don't get it. I thinks Kaza be a little jealous. I also thinks Michelle be hiding something. Michelle even joined Yelgarf's party. Just when a stairway to go down to the 6th floor be found, Yelgarf suddenly stopped. He's then started walk towards the spring. I think he's seeing a dream again. Yelgarf be looked confused when he's came to his senses. He's be kinda happy and yet sad. Happy and sad at the same time? Humans be hard to understand. Oh, and I almost forgot. Daniel the Hobbit also be a member of the party too. He's be that thief who used Yelgarf like a tool on the 2nd floor. Daniel almost be eaten up because he be stealing the Orc King's treasure. That's when Yelgarf's be saving him. Daniel be thanking him, but I know the truth. The ones who's actually stole the king's treasure be Yelgarf. After Eyes returned to town, Eyes had a fateful encounter. That girl, Hina, is Mai's type. Her ponytail be gets me excited. And the way she whacks those undeads be irresistible, heart, heart, heart. And he recaps the whole thing, B6. Feb 14th, Valentine's Day. We finished searching floor B6. Floors B6 be stinking of mold and misty. Staying there a long time makes you depressed. Not only that, but some areas be poison you just by walking through. I almost died walking into one of these areas. Also, a bunches of those demons in Eugene be calling out scared the caboozles outs of me. Yelgarf be helped a Duhan warrior fighting a demon. I knew I seen them before because they's the samurai and priestess in the 2nd floor. They's be attacked by a demon while searching for the queen. Arabella, the priestess, be healing as a sign of thanks. She's be nice heart. She's even gave the thing called a mana quartz. Taiga, the samurai, says there be some kind of evil atmosphere on this floor. Does that mean there's be a really strong demon here? Argh, I'd be nervous. The battle between the demons and the Duhan soldiers be spectacular. If Skolgan wasn't the leader, they's might have lost. Even then, they didn't have enough power, so they's be calling on that old man, Ledua. It's be like all the demons were gathered in the 6th floor. Yelgarf was be really careful as he proceeded forward. Where places were so sick of webs of mold that you couldn't even read your map. Just as I thought I was clear of the area, a bloody soldiers appeared. The soldier says to help the queen. It must be that the queen be just up ahead. I was able to feel a horrific sensation coming from the direction that soldier be pointing to. I almost peed in my pants. And when the door opened, the queen be floating in the air. What? There's be no demon. Yelgarf is be really lucky. I was definitely wrong. A demon was there. A really mean demon he was. I thinks I's peed in my pants. The demon Incubus didn't seem to want to returns the queen after all, and as I thought, it be started to attacks. I's hid and cheered. I's cheered and cheered frantically, because if Yelgarf don't win, I's going to get eaten up next. Yelgarf be won the battle all because of my cheering. I didn't hear him cheering. But Incubus still be laughing. It's said that the real nightmare be starting from now. I's wonder what he means. Yelgarf's be always unlucky. I's thought since the queens be saved, everybody's be happy, but the queen be acting strange. She's be mumbling illogical stuff like I's Otilier or I's the Queen of Duhan. I's be thought she went crazy from being so scared. When Ledua came back, he said something. She's returned to herself and thanked Yelgarf. That'd still be quite weird. Not only that, Yelgarf be tripping into his own dream also. Boy, he's really be good at that. Kolgan be calling Yelgarf a traitor and be requesting a punishment, but Ledua be ignoring his request. Kolgan looked really dissatisfied. What did Yelgarf do? It must be really bad. Instead, Kolgan's be ordered to capture Eugene and left. I thinks the soldiers are now be searching for Eugene. Ledua's be telling Yelgarf to keep this matter confidential. They's be speaking difficult words. In other words, he means he's will kill if anything leaks out. He is scary. After that, I mets up with Eugene. The Duhan soldiers be after him. He's begot some big ones to be walking around like that. Wells, I guess anybody would be if they had a poison giant with them. Eugene said something interesting. He says that the queen that Yelgarf saved was be a fake. I think he said homie. Oh, it's homunculus. It's a doll be made by Ladua. I think Eugene wants to verify whether the real queen be dead or alive. To do this, he says he needs to use the demon again. Then a female knight came along. I think her name's be Grace. She happens to be Eugene's fiancée. Grace be trying to stop Eugene from doing bad things. Eugene still coldly pushed Grace away. Poorest thing, Grace went be back to town all alone. Grr, that anti-feministic pig. I know Yelgarf will kick those kinds of people's butts. And then, hee heart, my favorite hottie, Hina, joined Yelgarf's party and beat the greater demon. Hina's brothers didn't come back. Poor Hina. I wants to console her. I can't get my mind off of her ponytail heart. I've also seen Orf, the one from the 4th floor, and her partner, Aoba, appeared after. Sisses be searching for her father. She's be thinking that her father is on the 6th floor, but Aoba thinks that's not the case. Aoba be already told her that her father may be dead. Aoba just says depressing things. Things like everybody's be ghosts and be living in the land of dead. If he's be trying to attract the ladies, he's got to say something better. Maybe I need to give him a lesson. Yelgarf be worried about Sis Orf and who wandered away. He's even went back to look for her. Orf's be back in the 4th floor. She was be crying there. She was be crying because her father be dead. And Aoba's be saying bad stuff like dead people's be acting like living people in Duhan. He's ain't gonna get any hoochies like that. Hoochies. Orf suddenly be saying that she gonna find out the cause of this. Oh my gosh, she's completely believing Aoba. Does that mean Eyes be dead also? If Eyes be dead but still walking around, Eyes be a new breed of monster, an undead orc. Putting the jokes aside, Orfs and Aoba join the party. Now next be the 7th floor. It's be a floor that changes again. Eyes better be more alert now. Maybe this journal will be short because it's just the 7th floor. Feb 20th, Yelgarf finished searching floor B7. The floor did change indeed, and what an ordeal it's be. Not only that, but something strange happened. I seen that samurai Matsuri who was in the 4th floor, but he disappeared. Was Matsuri's be a ghost? Then maybe I's gifted with a 6th sense. Wow, I surprise myself sometimes. I's just not an average orc. Now that I feels good about myself, it's be time to go to the 8th floor. Perfect, we're caught up on the story so far. And I don't think there's anything new in here. The instructions. Oh no. The Allied Actions log, I get it. Your new ranks of trust is what prompts this. So, Days of Friendship, Sweep Attack. The Sweep Attack kicked our butts. It's be a cheap attack that their front's row knocked down all's my friends. These came from the side like bang, bang, and bang, and hits all my friends. It's supposed to be 1 hit per person. How's that can hit us so much? The jump attack made me's dream. It's be a technique that a person in the back row uses a spell to hurl a person in the front row in the air. I thought to myself, I went too fast. I thought to myself, he can't hit me with a sword or an arrow from up there. I'd be looking up to think that it must feel good to be so high up in the sky, but he's landed right on me. I'd lost my conscience and dreamt that I was flying too. We have Endlash. This one be not for me. Firstly, yous need to become partners with somebody in the front row. This part be no problem. Secondly, yous need to charge the enemy's front row and hits the guys at both ends. This be easy too. Thirdly, if there be enemies in the back row, go around to the back to hits them. If not, just come back. Hit if they there, come back if not. Hit if they there, hit if not. I don't get it. I guess this one's not for me. Finally, Spell Sword. The Spell Sword sent that ogre to the hospital. Even when he forms a party, he does as he pleases. He's be the unpopular ogre. And he's always be furiously saying, give him a big one. He's be like that today too. The ogre was supposed to have a spell cast on his sword to strengthen it. He's couldn't wait, so he's went ahead and started whacking, but then a majorly huge spell be cast right on him. He just can't seem to understand the concept of teamwork. There we go. Let's run up here. We will speed up so we can go to the shop. Do. Cloak. I don't think anybody can use this. It's just a regular cloak. But everything I have is better on everybody. Well, except for the Crimson Ring, but the Crimson Ring is better. Oops. Do. We're gonna buy several transfer potions. Alright, that should be plenty of transfer potions. Gonna use one right now. The bar. I've been waiting for you. It was Lydia, the person who asked you to have her boyfriend quit his strange business. But her boyfriend Eric does not plan to quit his work as a labyrinth merchant. You feel bad, but she took the time to wait for you. You decided to listen to her. You can hear lots about the labyrinth here. Lately, he has become the subject of a rumor himself. His shop looks like it's prospering, and indeed it was. You had disguised yourself as a customer and checked it out yourself, so there's no doubt about it. He is still going to run the store, but I thank you. His stores have been the source of rumors in the past, too. None were ever good ones, though. Everyone laughed at him. But not this time. Everyone praised him this time. I always thought that he started another stupid business. I was wrong. You made me realize that. He probably won't come back to town as long as he continues his business. Even so, I plan to wait until he's content. That's the only thing I can do for him. Thank you for saving him, and if you can, please support him. Got a pheromone shield and 50,000 experience. Ooh. Bada bing, bada boom. And that's every quest except the last one in the game complete. I think we have to go to lower floors to get that one. Anybody level up on that? Nope, not quite. Close on a couple. What's this pheromone shield like? An item with a merchant could not sell at his shop. Makes you look attractive, thus increasing luck. Lower floor. Squeedle-dee-beep-bow, squeedle-dee-dow. Squeedle-deedle-deep-dop-doo-dow. What about the charmed small shield? 2 and 4, 3 and 6. Oh, only usable by warriors, knights, and samurai. You know, there is a bug in this game where you can change your class to something like a knight, and then equip items that you're not supposed to have, and then change your class back. As long as you don't ever unequip the item, you can permanently wear it. So you can have bishops wearing, you know, bishops using shurikens, for example. So, pheromone shield. Squeedle dow, beedle dow dow. So there's one other thing I think we can do right now. I'm not sure though, but it involves the 5th floor, so let's pop over to the 5th floor. I'll stop into the material shop and say hello first. He says thanks for waiting, but no new dialogue. Okay, cool. Let's see, what's our rush at now? Is it 50? Hell yeah. Same party twice in a row. Is it 3 times in a row? Good lord. Let's do this fight. Or bishop. Oh, nice insta-kill. Chainmail, huh? Blessed chainmail. That's actually good. Because it can become good if its powers are released. We'll hand that over to Michelle.
Blessed be!
Release attribute. Michelle's attribute became G. She's a G now. Oh, we can use it multiple times. Oh yeah, Rui's about to become a G. Rui's attribute became G. Ricardo, hello? What a G. And it broke. Everyone's G now. Blessed be for the G's. I think I have to go over there. Hearing potion. Looks like there's a stairway in the water. Am I not doing this right? Let me double check this. Do. Oh, okay, I got it. I'm slightly early for this. Restrict shot. longsword? A betraying sword. Weaken the faith of the person equipped with it. Okay. Do we eat? Back to Vigor's shop. Can we make anything? No. The betraying sword. Save there. And then we'll get a little bit more time. We'll continue exploring floor 8 here. Oh, good thing I turn around. Go back to regular mode. I wonder if we go up and down, will we still get that chest back? Now we will. But I still have genuinely no idea the pathing of this floor. Getting chesty back. Yep. I got new armor. Maybe it's good. Ninja armor. Once worn by a famous ninja, resists sleep and poison. Allows class change to ninja. Only usable by ninjas and thieves. I feel like this would be better on her because it raises her agility. She can go faster. Restores MP. Trade 4 evade for 4 defense? Nah, we'll be okay. How to make heads or tails of this map. I know I have to make it to the green areas. But there's no direct path because this spell doesn't show you the pathways that the teleporters take you. Unless the red teleporter is like the required one. In which case this door will work. Up to the red maybe? We'll take some fights along the way. Try to hit him with that Jafreda. Still not dead. impressive. Ow. That's some overkill. Twiddly diddly diddly dow. Tweedly diddly doodle da. The Chimera, yeah. Right, front guard. No, I think go with old reliable. Try to get the instant kill. I think I'm strong enough for double slash to kill it. No, not. I'm not. Instant kill, por favor. Oh, didn't work. Just gonna get fire breath. Ow, 59. Yields the back row. There's the insta-kill. It's always a little painful when the instant kills come at the end of the fight. It's like, man, we couldn't just hit those earlier. Did I go the wrong way? Oh no, it's up one. Friendly vampires. Yeah, exactly, Terry. Look at this. Okay, so we go. It must. Can I get through there? Let's see. Can't go through there. Let's go over here. Can't go through that side. Well, I'm gonna save before I go through here. Fairies. This is definitely a Jakrata. Kind of speed it up. Wreck that nerd fairy. Little Dan. Give me a pair of fairy wings. Hell yeah. Then it was up this way. Oh, it was locked. It's locked.
Locked.
I can't get through that side. It's locked. Can I get to this room? I think I might be able to. I think the green rooms is where we have to get to. Will-o'-the-wisp, 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 will-o'-the-will-o'-the-will-o'-the-wisp, will-o'-the-will-o'-the-will-o'-the-wisp. I think it's just will-o'-wisp in this game. Yeah, it's will-o'-wisp in this game. Alright, we get it. We're burning these balls of light. Good job. 20,000. Uh-oh. Did I get back attack or side attack? Okay, we're good. And we'll also Jakreta again. Love the insta-kill. There we go. That's what you want. A first turn insta-kill. Oh, critical. Another cook. Oh. I think I can get to this green room on this side from where I teleported in before. I don't want to reload because I don't want to give up the experience I've earned. You know, a couple of will-o'-wisps have been good. So let me see if I can find a teleporter back to the main entrance. Or monsters on that. Alright, so yes, so on this one. And I can go down this way, I think. Oh wait, I can't get through this door. Or this door. me save here. And I think these ones are blocked. And that's the one-sided door taking me back the other way. I went the wrong direction here. Yeah, this one doesn't open on this side. So maybe getting to this? It's a chimera, right? Oh, 2 gaze hounds. Okay, going down that way. Oh wait, we can't if we did this path. Would get us into this green room. Yeah, we could do that. Move down and to the right. Let's give that a shot. Speed this up because we know what we're gonna do. Give him the old roasty toasty. Another easy 20 thou. Up this way, right? I think I'll be able to get away with a punish. Then try and ash if punish doesn't work. Flip, 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 flip. Resist and barrier, okay. What about ash? Only worked on the one guy. $66. I'm gonna bounce from the rest of this fight. We're all healered up. And there's the one-sided door, but we can go straight across in this door. Is it more will-o-wisps? Berries. Which we're also gonna burn. Or... oh, we can burn them. Oh, God. They said he can fire breath. It works for me. Crystal room. Yes, that's what we're looking for. So you came too. Look at this. Why is there a crystal in here? Logan reached for the crystal. Huh? Along with a flash of light, a fairy appeared from inside the crystal. The fairy's body was half transparent. She came so close to Colgan's face that her lips almost touched his. If you get too close, you'll be abducted by the wave of memories. The fairy smiled, as if she was teasing someone. This crystal is the magic medium in the temple. Even after the entire temple moved here, it hasn't lost its power. It's no longer filled with magic, though. Instead, it can hold all sorts of memories. Gloomy memories, raging memories, branded memories, many different memories. The instant you touch it, the memories are released. From afar to afar, the waves of memory will begin to flow. If you yourself have strong memories, then you might be able to swim back from the breaking waves of memory, but I've seen many people who were swallowed by the waves of memory and never returned. Only one has ever returned. Hogan's expression became fierce. It was a very scary-eyed old magician, Redua. He became very pale. The waves of memory even show people things they don't need to know. The fairy looks into your eye. What are you going to do? You silently nod your head. Then come here. Come and entrust your body to the waves of memory with me. The fairy disappeared into the crystal like she was sucked in. After nodding to each other, both you and Colgan slowly reached for the crystal.
Come.
In the darkness, there was a man in a priest's robe with a look of distress on his face. Oh Lord, are my prayers reaching you up there? Many people reach out to me for help, asking me for the miracles of God. Oh Lord, give me the power to save them. Waves of memory always start here. It must be a strong emotion. Look, the memory is twisting. Even being praised as Duhan's highest bishop, no matter how hard he trained, his prayers went unanswered, as those who became ash would just cease to exist. Today the souls of 3 were lost. Oh Lord, my prayers is all my training. No, I cannot go astray. He was always with us. But, no, then why? If he is always with me, then he should know how deep my faith is. O Lord, answer me. Lead your sheep who has gone astray. Will you not even answer one who has devoted all his life to you? I do not need a god, no.
He'll just make a god that won't betray us.
Yelgarf! You began to tremble. Unexpressible fear, hatred, and anger deep within began to boil up. But the waves of memory continued to flow on. There were priests bowing down to a menacing-looking altar. Their strange, rhythmic chants echoed high and low throughout the air. On the altar, there was a beautiful girl laying with a serene look, her eyes closed.
Listen, everyone. Now is the time to create our new god. We have no need for an old god who does not listen to our pleas. From now on, our god is the one and only god. Under our new god, the soul is eternal. There is no need to fear the soul being lost. For our new god, I give my most important thing. I give my granddaughter. My granddaughter shall become the mother of God and watch over the earth. Be born, our almighty God.
Huh, what's wrong? You're trembling. The fairy looked at you and smiled playfully. Bishop, we know him. He's the one who... Yes, I know. That bishop is... No, you're not to remember it. If you do, you cannot live. Yelgarf? You ignored Kolgan and the party's suspicious glare as you threw your body into the breaking waves of memory.
Feel the power of my god. The world of the old god shall be destroyed, and the new god's era shall begin. Under my god, all souls shall become one and live on for eternity. Behold, this is redemption.
The god that the old bishop created begins to destroy the world. Smile. The magic leading the god creates flames and burns the towns. The screams of the earth and the moans of the people pierce through your body. Why did that nice bishop... Ah, the monastery is burning. I don't want to die. I want to be myself. Your Majesty, give the order. By the name of the Queen Oriana, give the order to defeat that god. Now watch. Under Queen Oriana's orders, the Queen's guards are going to defeat that evil god.
I'm a god. How can you kill a god?
Oriana, I've heard of that name. She was Duhan's queen during the Middle Ages. Then this is Duhan's past? The emotions engraved in the earth. This is the earth's dream. It's up to you whether you want to believe it or not. Ah, see, the bishop is defeated. It seems the Queen's Guard marvelously completed their mission. The monstrous god disappears and the heavens and the earth let out a song of joy. The knight of the Queen's Guard raised his sword which defeated the bishop high in the air.
These are the words of Queen Oriana. The evil god has been sealed deep within the castle dungeons. There is nothing to fear. As long as the sword is with the queen, the god shall be forever sealed. People shouted with joy. This is how they shouted with joy. Yay! But a greater hatred came about. Damn you, Queen's guards. Intoxicate yourself with victory while you can. When you sober up from that, you will regret what you have done. Thanks to my god's power, my soul is eternal. For the sake of my granddaughter who sacrificed her own life, I will revive my god, Bushin, and all of Duhan shall become a sacrifice for my soul. I shall. Yes, these words were carried out. You return to reality, slightly disoriented. Looks like you all came back. I don't know if that's for the better or for worse. Ledua saw this too? That's right. Then he headed for the next crystal. The next one? There's a total of 3 crystals. He should have seen all of them. Frankly, I'm scared to go to the next one. What the hell did we see? What was that supposed to mean? I don't understand. I don't want to understand. But I have to go. Humans are funny. They live contradictory lives. I can't do that. I'll just play with the memories on and on. In the memory that forever will repeat itself. Just like she appeared, the fairy disappeared in a flash. Isn't it kind of cold? Carter rubbed his hands together. Everyone began feeling like their body temperature suddenly dropped. Because of that bishop's malice. I don't care if he was betrayed by God or not, but to sacrifice his own granddaughter. Huh. Even if he has a justified reason, there's no doubt his soul is rotten to the bone. The truly dreadful thing is the fact that he is not dead. His malicious thoughts are still aimed at this world. That is how strong I felt his hatred from the crystal. And he is on these recent happenings, or he is in on these recent happenings, I feel it. So then the Flash and this labyrinth have parts of his shadow in them. That much spite, I wouldn't be surprised if it was his doing, even as a soul. That horrible scene of destruction we saw in that crystal, and the new god that old bishop kept repeating. He didn't resurrect the god of darkness. Shell's face turned pale. God of darkness is the evil god in elven scriptures. He brings with him destruction. He is the source of darkness and the embodiment of evil. Oh, look, a typo. And the embodiment of evil. According to legend, many towns have disappeared from this world in one night. Let us go to find out whether or not he resurrected the god of darkness. The party hurried to the remaining 2 crystals. We did. Looks like we have 2 options. We can go explore both. Fight here, though. Tweedledee bow. Tweedledee bop. Tweedledee bope. Will-o'-the-wisp. Will-o'-the-wisp. Willow and wisp. Burn them up. There's a rock sticking out of the ground. It looks like some kind of switch. Will you push it? That's what we were missing for the
stairs under the rock on the, it's not the stairs under the rock, the stairs underneath the 5th floor fountain. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo. We have a couple of chests here. A longsword. A quite lengthy sword. A reviving vellum, that must be cathedral. Floors collapsed and you can't go further. A holy knight sword. Increases life from sacred powers. Can only be equipped by knights. Enables to kill undeads. It's quite a powerful sword. And actually really good on knights. I do like knights in this game. I know we don't have any in our party right now, but they're powerful and have a lot of defense. Which way to it? Okay, yeah, so this one goes up. Up and to the left. I got you. The last crystal held the emotions of the earth. What does this one hold? What kind of emotions? You and Colgan slowly reached for the crystal. My oldest memory is rain. I remember the gentle spring rain soaking my face. A woman told me to wait here. That was most likely my mother. My mother kept looking back, waving as she left. In my hands is a slice of bread. I waited while nibbling on it, believing my mother's words. 3 rainy mornings have passed. Bread is running short, and even so I waited for my mother with my arms around my knees. I heard adult voices mixed in with the murmur of rain. My, another abandoned child. The nearby town's crops are dying due to this rain. They can't afford a child. This isn't an orphanage. We can only take care of so many. Oh well, we cannot just let a child starve to death in front of our monastery. Abandoned, abandoned, abandoned. Who would abandon a cute little gnome child like Yelgarf? Probably super tiny. Abandoned, abandoned, abandoned. Abandoned, 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 abandoned. The voice echoed within my head. I ran, trying to escape the voices. You would? Oh no, Terry. Thought I heard someone calling me back, but my feet kept on moving. I felt that if I stopped, I would have to accept the fact that I was abandoned. This is Yelgarf. Your memory? That child looked like you. But you just trembled, holding yourself without answering Colgan. Your face was pale and lips white. You wanted to turn back, but the waves of memory came from the left and the right and took you in. You have no choice but to go on. The child was running through a small alley. He stops due to the silence. He doesn't know where he came from. If he can't find it, he can't meet his mother. The mist began to coil around the child. It slowly took the form of a human. What's wrong, young boy? Have you no place to go? No place to return? Oh God. A young boy alone in an alley with an old bishop. Colgan swallowed his breath. The child shakes his head. Mom told me to wait. So you're waiting for your mother, but you are shaking due to the cold. Will you come with me? You can wait there. To the young Yelgarf, the old bishop looked gentle. But in your eyes now... Next to you, Colgan was yelling, "Stop it!" But the child will take his hand, and tears fall from your eyes, thinking of the fate the child will soon carry. The young Yelgarf lived in an underground temple with the old bishop. After 1 year, he understood the bitter fact that he was abandoned. Yelgarf, do not hate your mother. Your mother had to do so to save herself. What mother would willingly abandon her child? Your anger should be directed only at one person, Queen Otilier. She is a cold queen who never tried to help the people suffering from the poor crop season. If that girl who just became queen immediately set up something to handle the situation, this tragedy would never have happened. That's bullcrap, yells Colgan. Her Majesty would never abandon her people. She used the Imperial Treasury to try to save the people. At that time, Yelgarf had no choice but to believe the bishop. It was too hard to hate his mother. As long as she is queen, this tragedy will continue. Yelgarf, you shall become the sword to strike down the queen. From then on, Yelgarf learned many different things in order to strike down the queen. All from the style of assassination. Yelgarf became an assassin for the sole purpose of killing the queen. With each new power learned, he lost a piece of emotion. With each new knowledge gained, he lost a part of his ability to think. Eventually, Yelgarf's eyes became as cold as ice. He was willing to sacrifice our love. It was me all along. And then you came, as a queen's guard here to take Her Majesty's life. Colgan approached you. Being abandoned, that is pitiable. You had no choice but to follow him, but why didn't you just realize that his words were just lies about Her Majesty? You waited, just waited, silently for the next wave of memory. Waves take happiness and despair with them. You know that. You thought of the happiness you'll never get back and closed your eyes. This is the castle. Her Majesty. Yelgarf, have you grown accustomed to your position as a Queen's Guard? Yes, Your Majesty. That is good to hear. It is reassuring to have new guards. Yelgarf, you were here all this time? You like the view from here, don't you? What are you thinking? What are you feeling when you look at the town? Or are you reminiscing? Was I being nosy? If so, I'm sorry. I just wanted to know more about you. You don't open up your heart to us. It's sad that we're both Queen's Guards, yet do not open our hearts to each other. Nostalgic memories of happiness fill your heart. At first, you saw the Queen coldly as a foolish girl. At first, you thought that the priestess was a distasteful woman. Since when was it? You began to think of the Queen as Your Majesty and the priestess as Sophia. Yelgarf, I have a favor to ask of you. Will you come with me? Her Majesty will be fine. The chief and Colgan are with her. She didn't even answer where she was going. No choice. Yelgarf followed the priestess. Oh, Terry, you're gonna have to remember every lyric to this song too. Before I leave, I wanted to see this view with you. I'm going to a small village up north under Her Majesty's order. 100 or so undead are attacking that village. This is the story that one of the NPCs from the bar told us. I think it was the one from the bar. I've been ordered to purify the undead. A lot of the noblemen are saying to just forget about one village, but Her Majesty is taking it seriously. She said that this is all of Duhan's problem. But the nobles won't let us order the army. Her Majesty ordered me. Your accompaniment? The priestess shook her head. This must be done in secrecy. I'm the only one going. Facing 100 undead by oneself, it felt so rash. Yelgarf felt anger toward the queen for such an order. Yelgarf asked the priestess, "Are you not scared?" Yelgarf, of course I am, but I want to answer Her Majesty's trust. Trust. Her Majesty never orders anything reckless. She gave this order trusting my powers. A light of solid resolution dwelled within the priestess's eyes. This is my promise. I will come home for Her Majesty, for me, because I want to see this view again with you. This is definitely not Aerith, so don't worry about it. When the priestess said that, she jumped up. In spite of himself, Yelgarf called her name. Sophia! Priestess Sophia turned around, surprised. That's the first time you've ever called me by my name. It's kind of embarrassing. Sophia was fond of you. Colgan smiled wryly. When I suspected you, she was crying, and Her Majesty quietly reproached me. Yelgarf, we need to talk. We've fought together many times. I know your capabilities, but there is something that is bugging me. No one else has noticed. It may be because I'm a ninja that I noticed it, but your style. Isn't that the style of assassination? You have the smell of death on you, the smell of the wind that carries death. I can smell your assassination style. Who do you plan to use your techniques on? Depending on your answer, I'll... Colgan drew his sword. Colgan, stop at once. I'm a multi-class. This class bishop, is that the smell of an assassin? Class bishop, subclass assassin. The queen stepped in front of Colgan. Behind the queen stood Sophia. Colgan sheathed his sword. Assassin. Pussy assassin. I am truly sorry, but I have the duty of protecting you, Your Majesty. I must dispose of anyone who is of danger to Your Majesty. Even if it be a friend, a queen's guard. Colgan, what are you saying? Sophia? The queen quietly looked at Colgan and Yelgarf, bowing on their knees. Pussy sin. I believe in both of you from the bottom of my heart. That is why you have placed your own life in my hands. If you are planning to kill me, then you must have done something incredibly foolish. We do not need such a queen. Put me to the sword. Colgan and Yelgarf both raised their heads in surprise. You risk your life to protect me, then I shall risk my life on your heart. A life for a life. Your Majesty. The words from the queen's mouth threw Yelgarf into confusion. This cannot be. Yelgarf, I believe in you. In your heart. Deep within the closed doors of your soul. Or, Majesty. From then on, you definitely changed. That's why I didn't say anything more, but now I think on it, that time, even if I made Sophia cry or Her Majesty rebuked me, if only I had finished you off. Yelgarf, why did you betray Her Majesty and Sophia? Did you not hold them dearly in your heart? I can feel your feelings from these waves, then why? Just as that, at that time, a dark, sickening wave enveloped the party.
Damn you, Otilier. How dare you reform my puppet which I raised and brought up? But I won't leave it at this. I will resurrect my god by offering you, the descendant of Oriana. Then you, my puppet who betrayed me, everyone shall shed tears of blood.
He returned to reality slightly disoriented. Yelgarf, that was... Logan's face looked ghastly pale. It was like he swallowed poison. You silently bit your lip and slowly moved away from the crystal. I never would have figured you were a Queen's Guard. They were my role models when I was a kid. They were the shield that protects the Queen, the heroes of warriors. You must have lost your memory. I mean, when I met you, you were an amateur who didn't even know how to do the allied actions. I think it's that I think it's that dirty old bastard that caused all these problems. It's obvious that Yelgarf has lost his memory. Maybe perhaps the Queen as well. You saw that as well, didn't you? That deeply affectionate Queen the crystal revealed? That is the true form of the Queen of the people of Duhan. The true form of the Queen the people of Duhan love. I don't know if it's the same problem as Yelgarf's, but it's definite that the Queen we have seen is a completely different person. I hope that the last crystal gives us an answer. Let's go. Oh wait. Magical crystal emitting a mysterious light. It's reacting to the mana quartz. You recovered your MP. Okay. I think the first one makes you recover your HP, so no big deal. And then we'll maps this business. Oh yeah, we get the other half of this big room here. This one is just a teleporter back. But that's how they trick you. They'll trap you if you use it. This is the other side of this. This is the last crystal. You and Colgan slowly reached for the crystal. Yelgarf was gazing at the city at dusk as usual. Yelgarf. The Queen was standing there as Yelgarf turned around. As Yelgarf kneeled, the Queen stopped him. I have something to give you. Saying that, the Queen held out an old sword. Your growth is remarkable. Even Ledua, who rarely ever praises people, was impressed. You truly have become a suitable Queen's Guard. You are now worthy to bear this sword. The sword has been passed down from generation to generation between the Queen's Guards. I am looking forward to your work with this sword in your hand. The unexpected words surprised Yelgarf. Your Majesty. Now take this sword. Yelgarf gave his deepest thanks, then reached out for the sword. Just as Yelgarf's fingers were about to grasp the sword... So you give the sword to the one who is after your life. Yelgarf's body stiffened. Who goes there? Fluctuation of magic gathered into one form. Yelgarf quickly shielded the queen behind his back, although I have to assume that I'm still a gnome, so I'm tiny. The old bishop appeared in a haze. And by his feet laid Sophia. Sophia! I thought I told you not to create a weakness, my puppet. Yelgarf froze solid hearing his completely changed foster parent and the word puppet. Oh yeah, Terry. We know what they mean. Yelgarf, I'll make you remember your mission. Kill the queen. If you say no, then this girl dies. She's a queen's guard. She would be happy to give her life for the queen. I'm not saying now. Think about it. Save the girl or save the queen. Ponder it carefully. The old bishop and Sophia began to fade away, but Yelgarf could not move. Colgan was also frozen like Yelgarf. Stiffly, he turned his head towards you. What is this? I didn't know this. I didn't notice even when it happened in the castle? You weren't the one who kidnapped Sophia to lure her majesty? The waves of memory rolled in as if to answer the question.
I don't want this piece of junk.
Yelgarf could neither kill the queen nor abandon Sophia. Yelgarf chose to meet the old bishop all by himself. The underground temple. How hateful it looks now. Sophia! By the old bishop's side was Sophia, bound by magic. Yelgarf carefully took a stance with the sword of the queen's guard given to him by the queen. Yelgarf, so you disobey me to the end. The old bishop's face became covered with anger. This girl shall die. Sophia shut her eyes. Yelgarf ran forward, and then a dignified voice echoed. Halt!
Halt! Who goes there?
The old bishop smiled. Welcome, my queen, to my temple. Your Majesty, why? I told you, Yelgarf. I would risk my life for your heart. So you are sacrificing your life for my puppet? Hold your tongue, peasant dog. I have no life to give you. I am risking my life for the sake of Sophia and Yelgarf. Yelgarf, this is an order. We shall save Sophia and return safely. As she finished her sentence, the battle began. The old bishop cast a spell. Yelgarf defended. The queen and the old bishop's magic clashed. Countless attacks, endless defenses, repeating turns of combat. In a flash, Yelgarf took back Sophia. In a flash, Yelgarf injured his left arm. Even so, Yelgarf, without a second thought, blocked the magic aimed for the queen. And then Yelgarf slashed the shade that was trying to attack the queen from behind. The shade collapsed at that instant. Colgan and some knights came to the underground temple looking for the missing queen. Yelgarf, what the hell are you doing? He must have thought Yelgarf had his sword pointed at the queen. The old bishop shouted before you or the queen could say anything. Enough, Yelgarf. I have enough magic for the ritual. Golden light surrounded the old bishop. The knights who attacked the old bishop out of fear were swallowed by the light. I think canonically you're supposed to be a human warrior, I would assume. Sophia, no! Sophia, who broke free from the spell, threw herself in front of Yelgarf. The impact of the spell felt like it was tearing Yelgarf apart. Sophia disappeared into the white light. And Yelgarf's consciousness was also fading away in the light. Yeah. None of this makes sense for a gnome bishop to be the one doing all this. Yelgarf summoned up his last strength and threw the sword of the Queen's Guard at the old bishop. And so Duhan was destroyed in the flash. I caused the flash. The voice of the old bishop echoed throughout the space in between memory and reality. Oh, my lord, take this offering. You return to reality slightly disoriented. Fragmented pieces of your memory have now finally been put together. Bolgan bit his lip so hard it was bleeding. His clenched fist was quivering. Yelgarf, He quietly shook your head. Bolgan eased his tension. But I still don't get it. Why did Ledua not want us to see this? Was there something we missed? Bolgan narrowed his eyes, thinking. Ledua said that one time, for the sake of Her Majesty. Her Majesty. Bolgan thinks about the Queen on the first floor. The hotelier that differed from the Queen in his memory, with eyes cold as ice, still willing to sacrifice our love. Bolgan smiled slightly. No, it can't be. That's just too much. Bolgan could not suppress the anxiety that was building up inside. The huge amounts of power needed to revive the God of Darkness. In order to obtain it, that crazy old bishop caused the flash. All for a foolish wish to resurrect the God of Darkness. For that purpose, many innocent people have lost their lives. Their souls were sacrificed to satisfy the god's hunger. That is unforgivable. Yelgarf, you've been through a lot. Betrayed by your parents, deceived by the bishop. Oops, I hit it. And then the only two women who believed in you are no longer here. If I were you, I'd have given up on life a long time ago. Trust me, for the most part, we're different. You saved my soul. Betraying you now would be betraying myself. That crystal definitely showed us many things we didn't know. But there's just one puzzle I cannot figure out. What is this offering he mentioned? He was obstinately after Her Majesty, then does it point to Queen Otilier? If so, then is Her Majesty dead? Seems that this is a mission we must carry out. Crystal is reacting to the clear quartz. I think this is cure abnormal status, yeah. We have a chest over here. A question mark staff. Freezing staff. A freezing spell is sealed within. Also increases wisdom. Cool. What we got over here? Oops. I got fogged. There's a transfer potion. I think you can cure us from fog, can't you? Depths, yeah. Look at that. We've un-Johnny Depped ourselves. Although, maybe that crystal could have cured us too. Inside the bag was a key. You got the B8 key. which is I guess a shortcut up here. Skeedle-a-deedle-a-deedle-a-bow. Gonna Jagrada these nerds. Why are y'all so much faster? There we go. I feel that, Terry. I had to do an overtime shift today, and I was feeling that while I was there. Scoodle-dee-bow, scoodle-dee-bop, scoodle-dee-do, doodle-a-deedle-a-deedle-a-dow. So let's just open, use the B8 key to open the shortcut here. Reaper, help! I don't remember the Reaper ever popping out here. This is a new location, to my knowledge. Your field of vision is narrowing. Your ability to think is weakening. Deep malice is hanging in the air. Your mouth has the unique taste of blood in it. The spectacle I saw in the crystals surpassed my expectations. It was Sir Eugene Gustam, the man who signed his soul to the King of Darkness to overthrow the throne. And a couple of his closest male friends I see. Even wild dogs dare not come near here, all because of one madman. Glancing over history, the start of the tragedy had many trivial things, but this is an example of one man's madness destroying the world. Now I finally understand the tragedy that has befallen our country. But I have yet to comprehend the true intentions of Ledua. Thinking of the people, it explains why Ledua was using human reasoning. If the people knew that the queen is missing, they would lose all hope, but still... Eugene stopped. He went into deep thought. Did the queen really perish in the flash? Even so, why does Ledua make no effort to rebuild Duhan? Is that not the will of the late queen? If he did that, I'm sure the people would accept him as the new king. In spite of that, why is he so obsessed with this labyrinth? What could possibly be the purpose of going this far? To be despised by many, to deplete the treasury? If I am correct, the queen is alive, and Ledua knows that. All the pieces of the puzzle are slowly coming together. Eugene winked at the monsters behind him as if to give an order. Now it seems that I must meet Ledua and bring this tragedy to an end. Oh my god. Didn't realize the Reaper would be right there. Yelgarf. You stopped at the sound of a gentle voice that was supposedly lost in the flash. There was... Yelgarf, it is because you were able to remember me that we are able to meet again. I've been waiting for this moment. From the time I became a soul, ever since then, Sophia, who you thought you'd never meet again, was standing within arm's reach. You gently reached for Sophia with trembling hands, but your hand went straight through. Alas, you can no longer touch me, but I can speak with you like this for a short time. I feel that this is a miracle, compared to the time when I could only just watch you fight and get hurt. Your chest fills up with emotions that cannot be expressed. With your memory regained, you now understand. She sacrificed her body in order to save you and Colgan. And she has been watching over you all this time. The fact that you are standing right here, right now, is undoubtedly thanks to her. You thanked her, couldn't say anything. Tell her you already have someone. I thanked her. When you tried to thank her,
why are you here but to fight?
Her face grew clouded. Stop it. I have no right to be thanked. I destroyed your peaceful life. If I did not get caught right now, you would still be living there peacefully. No apology would be enough. In spite of that, I am speaking so that I may ask you to do a very difficult task. Sophia overlapped her transparent hands with yours. The flash of destruction that overcame Duhan, it was not just any magical destruction. It was a ritual. It was a ritual that extracts souls by destroying their vessels. The extracted souls become sacrifices to the sinister god. There are souls that still remain, unable to understand that their body was destroyed. And there are souls that remain due to their strong feelings. But all of them will eventually assimilate with that god. Right now, the god has an exalted soul. Only a few more souls and the god will resurrect. An exalted soul, it can't be. Colgan, who had kept quiet, suddenly turned pale. Her Majesty's soul. Please, Yelgarf, free Her Majesty's soul. You sensed it. This was her last wish. You nodded and she gave a slight smile. Yelgarf, thank you. Now I can... Sophia began to fade away. You say you want to see her smile. See her off quietly. Ask her for strength. I forget what each one does. Let me see here. Okay, so if we ask her to smile, she will give us a will stone. If we see her off quietly, we will get a fields stone. If we ask her for strength, our main character gets 50,000 experience points. I think it's, you should smile more for such a pretty girl. Girls like that, you heard? Terry, I don't know. Let's ask her for strength. I give you my remaining power. I believe in you. Giving all her power to you, Sophia, the sacred healer, faded away. You inherited Sophia's power. Yelgarf. Colgan calls out to you as you stand there. I shall grant the final words of Queen's Guard, Sophia. You can use me as much as you'd like. We must save Her Majesty and stop the resurrection of that sinister god. We must respond to Sophia, who protected us with her life. You shook Colgan's hand with a mingling of emotions. Colgan has been registered as a member. You can add him to the party at the tavern. Sophia, she hasn't changed a bit. Her kindness is like that of an affectionate mother. She was able to give her life without expecting anything in return. What can I do to become as strong as her? They say that love knows no boundaries, but no one can be like her. Michelle's face clouded with grief. The thought of Sophia's soul was troubling her. Like those who died in the flash, her soul was chained to this labyrinth. Even still, she's worried about others rather than her own agony. Her attachment to this world was Yelgarf and Her Majesty. Michelle's eyes became watery and tears ran down her cheeks. Please let her soul rest in peace. Only we, the ones left behind, can do so. It seems I was getting it wrong. True strength is not the heart that can resist fear and pain, but the calm heart that can envelop and negate even darkness. Sophia's soul is limitlessly pure and stronger than anything. Even if it is death, it cannot harm her willowy soul. I feel I have been awakened to the truth. The truly strong are among the kind. You have an unbreakable bond with her. Even as a soul, it doesn't fade. I was touched. Love and friendship change easily, right? No one seriously goes around looking for it, but you showed me that love can last forever. Man, really? Evil god, huh? That's way too much for me, a mere adventurer, so I was thinking of sneaking away while you weren't looking, but thinking about it, it eats your soul, right? I thought that it might not be exactly good if I became one of the statistics. Either way, if everyone's gone, then I have no place to make money. Like it or not, I'm gonna have to do it. Tears flowed out of Hina's beautiful eyes. There are those who will go astray due to their feelings. There are those who are tormented by not being able to express their feelings. I believe I understand how hard it is to walk the path of righteousness, concealing one's feelings. In her mind, she must be picturing her older brother who had become a demon. Sophia wasn't mistaken. She carried warm light within her body and walked all the way through. The power of love is so beautiful, so strong. That's the power of love. For one time, I would like to try and believe in the feelings of people. After wiping away her tears, she smiled bashfully. There you have it, gang. That's the big reveal. Something that blew my mind as a kid. Just blew my nips clean off. The fact that we were the one who caused the flash, but the way it was described, like the evil bishop and everyone in town is a spirit, and our quests are their last request, allowing them to ascend to heaven, except they're not ascending to heaven, they're being consumed by this evil god. I was like, what? It was insane. A robe bloodied with one's own blood. Okay. The magical powers can burn enemies, disables users' spells. So very powerful evade, low defense, and no spell casting. Yes, Terry. And you know what? I'm not sure exactly. I think it's something like most people are dead. Like, I don't believe your main character is dead, and then it's sort of up in the air whether or not like your party members are dead or which ones are, but you know, like for example, I think everybody you do a quest for is dead. And the quests are their last requests, essentially. They're people who have strong feelings that are tethered to this world. And something I didn't notice the first time I played it, or until this was revealed, is that every time you complete someone's quest in the tavern, they disappear from the background. Right, those who have still have something left to accomplish. But we'll go back to the tavern here in just a sec. Right, because they are all ghosts, essentially. How do we get down? All the way down here. I think getting down to B10 gets us another portal. Right. This was the first time I had heard of a story like that or something like that. So I was just, you know. It is good, and it is displayed pretty well, in my opinion. Maps. Wait. Because they don't love you like I love you. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's an unfortunate symbol of rooms. Do you see that? We go up. And then to the right. Keep going to the right. Oh, shit. Oh, they're friendly. Nice. Squiddly diddly diddly dow. Strafe fast enough. Oh, what are all these bishops doing? Level 10 bishop, huh? You feel bad for not trying? I don't think you need to feel bad. You know, I'm not huge into the anime style or Japanese style either. However, we can't deny some of these games are damn good. The Bishop's Bracelet. Oh, a random wrist. Ogre Power Wrist. It's sealed with an ogre's strength, increase attacking strength and critical hit rate simultaneously. Oh. I don't think I've ever gotten that in any of my playthroughs. Ooh, these, what I think they are? Yes, the Silver Slime. These are among the best enemies in the game to grind experience on. Only problem being, I think they're immune to most attacks and they run away. Isn't there an enemy like this in Final Fantasy? Extremely high experience, but they have extremely high defense and all they do is run away. That seems to be a common JRPG thing. I don't remember what level rush, or what level you have to be to have a rush that will kill them. But once you can do that, that's the most efficient way to... Oh, I even got a slime jelly from him. Ah, the magic pot. It was over here. It's past the swastika. Ah, finally to the level where we're fighting poison giants. The strongest type of giant. Right. But a level 99 Zac still isn't gonna resist all those bullets, eh? I'm gonna try several different like attacks. I don't think they get Jafreda. I can try Ash and Jatil. Yes, they only take 1 damage. That's it. But I also think they have barrier to all these spells. Yeah. So we'll just speed this up because we're just gonna have a barrier to all this. 68 damage. What the frick? Didn't work on anyone. Beep, 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 beep. Here's the floor down. B10 Testament. Look what we have here. You came all the way down here? Not bad. So, you happy now? Then go home. Sorry, but I don't feel like letting anyone else pass here. After saying that, Virgo stuck out her tongue. That brat Eugene got past me, but I learned some interesting information from his subordinate monsters. Seems that he signed his soul over to the King of Darkness. He's pretty stupid relying on the power of others to do what he can't do on his own. Well, fools have their own use. Thanks to him, I've finally figured out where the treasure is. Virgo began humming and looking at you from the corner of her eyes. She smiled like a little girl hiding a secret. It hit me just like that. Now I see why that old fart Ledua was frantically heading towards the bottom floor. Where that King of Darkness is, it's where the treasure is, you see? That has to be it. Ledua is exploring this labyrinth in order to get that treasure. So you see why I can't let you get by, right? The treasure's all mine. I'll need to have you sleep in a bed at the temple. I forgot that we had to fight Virgo immediately. So this is going to be a little rough. Really hoping for a good instant kill here. Try a Jafreda. These poison giants are going to be rough, and he's going to be casting breath spells. Barrier and fumble. Okay, no breath. Ow. Ugh. Should try a stun attack. I don't know if it works on the poison giants. Nope. Rip. A big ass baby. Oh, there's an instant kill. I like it. That's helpful. Just don't die, Ricardo. Slap. Kick. Need some of them fields. Strawberry fields forever. Ah, another instant kill. Okay. Okay. I'm picking up what you guys are putting down here. Virgo's about to get wrecked. The fattest double slash of your life. Boom. Except we missed. Wow. There she blows. Quick 11,000 experience, no problem. What the hell? Why do you pick on me all the time? Do you hate me that much? I'll remember this. All there is a healing potion in it. I think it's time we head back to town and see what's up. Hey, you guys run into those two? Garcia the dwarf was yelling as he came closer. Man, oh man, are those two just so much trouble. I'm talking about the girl named Grace and that sucker named Wolf. They accepted a quest from an orc named Casta and headed off to the 5th floor. Lately, the undead that make it into town are getting stronger. Well, Wolf's with her, so I don't need to worry. Oh, that's right. This is from that girl. She says it's a token of her gratitude. You got a devilish charm. But still, that girl is a rare breed these days. She feels guilty of not being able to help her fiancé in trouble. She can't sit still, so she ran off saying that she'll do whatever she can. She's a bit too earnest, but it's nice to see such spirit in a world like this. You run into her, tell her not to worry old folks like me. You can see there's nobody left in the bar except for the bartender, this dog, and somebody over there, but that's our last quest. Alrighty, Terry. No, Terry, I'm going to be going soon. Here's Elizabeth. I want to go into the labyrinth. That's our last quest. Increases accuracy and can perform miracles, this devilish charm. Okay, got it, Terry. Will you be back tomorrow? Because we'll probably finish it tomorrow. Oh, you see me tomorrow. Perfect. Yeah, this game, I think we will have it licked tomorrow. But one thing we will be doing is saying goodbye to, start at 10. Oh, perfect. Everybody else.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Terry. I'm gonna go and speed up and make some more potions. You're very welcome. Have a good rest of your day, my friend. Yep, the new reviving vellum. Steeple. We'll do steeple. Give that to Michelle. Dips to critical to Delpis. Get a Zyba. Michelle. Get a Jakrata stone. Okay. And we come over here and we give a final salute to Ricardo, who's been a great member of the party. However, his trust was so low that even just removing him ranks up our party. We can finally use Deploy, as well as Assisted Spell, and numerous others, but very good AAs there. I'm going to grab our boy, our K-Dog, our Polgini Weenie. Fulgen comes fully equipped with a wind dagger. Dagger that used to belong to an honorable ninja. Blessed chainmail. And a steel gauntlet. And he comes at maximum trust. I believe Colgan is maybe the best party member in the game. Level 20. Extremely good stats and power. And he comes pre-equipped with maximum trust. So I'm going to save here. Can I do one release to get... Oh, his chainmail breaks on that? You can wear this faith armor, why not? Just to have all of our party members will be good. Alright, no neck breaker. Ogre power wrist. We'll give that to Pilgin. Stronger there. He could wear the elf armor. That's fine. Faith armor, curing potion, stamina boots. Can equip it over the bishop's cloak. We have the enduring helmet. The silver gauntlet. Did this replace your Crimson Ring? No, it doesn't. She just didn't have a gauntlet. It's crazy. But here we are. This is the game, or this is the party we'll be finishing the game with our triple ninja samurai double bishop. Pretty good setup. Not super diverse, but it's okay. Faith armor, bloody robe. The holy knight sword for 11,000. And then we might have one or two new items. Nope, we got deploy. Spell. Oh, because we already did this before when we ranked up kicking Ricardo out of the party. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. An elf warrior was standing there, checking passes. The magic circle to the 10th floor is finally done. The elf warrior that from the B2 pass earlier. This should end Sir Eugene's luck, because many soldiers have been ordered by Sir Ledua to head there. Eugene shall be finding out the seriousness of kidnapping the queen in the afterlife. We do give permission to adventurers to use it, but we cannot guarantee their lives. And there it is. Oops, I think I got back attacked. Yep. Just invert my rows. Just abandon that there. Wanted to check and make sure there were no cutscenes, special events on our way through here. We don't have any materials. He doesn't have anything new to say. Nothing new in the room. But we do have more Gots traps, so we will take the opportunity to save here. Call her a stream. Ideally, before the next stream, I'm gonna have some time to. Maybe I can just load at like the last, the last part of Gots traps instead of making you guys watch me disarm what would be 190 traps in a row. I can just do that while watching something on the side. And I'll probably try to level up some of our spells so we can tackle the last floor and have an easier time doing so. But you guys don't have to watch me spend an hour, you know, turbo boosting through leveling up the spells. But we'll see. I might have time for that. I might not. We'll have to see, but tomorrow I will definitely be finishing Wizardry Tale of the Forsaken Land. I appreciate you guys all hanging out and watching. If you're new to the stream, please consider joining the Discord server and following. If you'd like to know when I'm next going live, it's going to be in approximately, 19 hours from now? I think right below the stream I have the schedule on there, and it's also posted on the Discord. Thank you guys all very much for watching. Take care, and have a good one, everybody.
Ta, come visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes!